What's up, guys? We're taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on prizepicks. Currently on a 9-4 video run, so pretty decent run going, but I'm looking to make that just a little bit better in today's video. Let's hop into today's slate. But this video is for prizepicks, but also sports books and other player prop sites out there. So this video is really for everybody, covers everything. But if you're not already on prizepicks, use the link down in my description below and use my code DOMG because that gets you a 100% deposit match up to $100. Again, the link is down in my description below. Best fantasy prop site out there, 100,000%. Best one out there for plenty of different reasons. Promos all the time. We just had a free square. And if your player gets hurt in the first half for the NBA and doesn't come back in the second half, that actually gets ruled a push or do not play. There's a lot of good things about prizepicks. But let's hop in though and talk about today's slate. Yesterday was not as good in the video. It was 1-1 unfortunately. But over on the Patreon, it was a solid day. It was 4-2 if you include college basketball, and actually went 4-0 on leans as well. So swept the leans for some reason, but 4-2 on the yesterday main plays, including college basketball. So not a terrible day yesterday. If you do want to join the Patreon, the link is down in my description below. There's over 500 members in my Patreon, by the way. With access to my Patreon, you get all my plays ranked by confidence level, along with write-ups to go with my props. So you get breakdowns of why I like these props, you get these props ranked, and you can see everything that I'm playing tonight across 4 different apps, by the way. I post 4 different apps, and MLB is coming. MLB is one of, if not my best sport, so a lot of things are coming to the Patreon. That will actually end up replacing NHL on March 30th, so about a month until the MLB, and I'm super excited for MLB season, so I love what's been going on over my Patreon. So if you want to join, the link is down in my description below. Again, there's over 500 members. There's a bunch of different pricing options as well, depending on what you want. So check it out. Link is down in my description below. A ton of you guys have been joining, so I seriously do appreciate you guys. Let's hop into today's slate, though. Just make sure you subscribe, leave a like on the video, and turn on those post notifications, all that different stuff. And let's hop into player prop number 1. This is going to be in the NBA first half category, which is a prizepicks exclusive. I haven't really seen this anywhere else. First half props. Another reason to join prizepicks, absurd value in this category. However, I do have plenty of alternatives if you are on a sports book. Now, this prop may end up being bumped because it's weirdly low and super juiced. So there's a lot of reasons why I do like this prop like a lot. So let's dive and take a look at why I like it. Where is he at? There he is, Nikola Jokić. I like him over 23.5 first half PRA. If you are on a sports book or a place that, or if this gets bumped by the time you're watching this video, I do also like his full game PRA at 47.5, even 48.5 I think is pretty solid. And I also like his over 9.5 assists. I like both of those spots for Nikola Jokić today, but I prefer the NBA first half PRA at 23.5. Make sure you tail your risk and always look at these props a little bit more on your own. Don't just tail some random off the internet. Always look into these and even just watch the video and see why I like this prop and see if it's something that maybe you want to play or not. Here we go. First off, let's take a look at the DGF Fantasy Optimizer. Best tool out there for researching player props. $5 off with a link down in my description below. It's the Optimizers. They have this for plenty of apps. They have this for sports books. They have this for like literally everything, for like almost all sports. I mean, it's just an amazing tool. It compares sportsbooks lines to like prizepicks lines and things like that. So you can see that his PRA here, he's a minus 140 to go over 47.5 full game. He is at 23.5 on prizepicks for the first half. So it's already a discrepancy there, and it's juiced on the over of 47.5. So it's a really weird discrepancy here. I absolutely love this prop for Jokić. It's a discrepancy, and on top of that, he is insanely dominant when it comes to his first half PRA. And let me explain why. So with his first half PRA, like I said, he's a minus 140 to go over 37.5 full game, but I also like his 9.5 assists as well. But he's over this in 67% of his last 30 games. In his last 30 games, he's over in 67%. He's also over this in 14 of his last 17 games. 14 of his last 17. He has been over this. He has been absurdly dominant, as you can see here. So the only games he went under, I think, was Dallas right there, Orlando, and there's another team he went under against. Where's that team? Clippers, maybe? I don't know. He's really been over this in, like I said, 14 of his last 17. He's just been freaking dominant when it comes to his first half PRA. He's even gone over this in tough matchups against like Cleveland, but this shouldn't be too tough of a matchup against Memphis. Memphis is pretty good against the center season long when it comes to like points and rebounds. You can see this like little like brown thing right here means it's a really, really tough matchup. But if you take a look at the last 7 games, Memphis gets actually a lot easier when it comes to the center. They're right up here. They're allowing a lot of rebounds to the center lately, allowing the 3rd most per game. Points, they're still a little bit tough when it comes to points, but I'm not really too worried about it. I think Jokić will get his points really no matter what. He did not have a very good time against Memphis last time, but that was when they were a really, really tough matchup, and like I kind of said, they eased up a lot when it came to it, and he also didn't really have those attempts. He had only 5 attempts first time around. I think he's going to shoot a little bit more than 5 attempts, hopefully, this time around. He had 5 rebounds and 3 assists, so not too terrible there. Well, I'm expecting some more rebounds and probably some more assists from him still, but he just really did not have a great time last time against Memphis, and I think he'll actually score hopefully about 13 first half points this time, and hopefully goes over his first half PRA right there. So I think he's in a really good spot against Memphis. I like this matchup a lot for him. And by the way, obviously, a big reason why Memphis is so bad against the center recently is because there's no Steven Adams. Huge reason right there. It is a 2-point spread also, so this game should not blow out, even though we shouldn't have to worry about that really in the first half. But 235.5 over-under right there as well. So they're expecting a lot of points scored, hopefully a little bit of a fast pace, should hopefully get some assists in there, hopefully get some rebounds as well for Nikola Jokić. So there's a lot of things I really do like about this first half. Nikola Jokić over 23.5 PRA, but if it is bumped, I like this over 47.5 full game PRA up to 48.5, and I also like his over 9.5 assists. So I like both of those spots for Jokić. I like a lot of him today. Let's dive into player prop number 2, and I'm gonna go with the rebounds plus assist category, and I'm gonna go down to the Celtics here and go with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is a seller for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of Jason Tatum because of how many times he has sold me. Man, I'm giving him a chance today. I like this prop for him. I like his spot over the 12.5 rebounds plus assists. If this is bumped by the time that you are watching this video, or, you know, if it's not available where you're at for whatever reason, I think that they're going to add onto the prizepicks board his 4 assists. I think he's going to be at 4 assists on the prizepicks board. I'd be surprised if he does not get added. I like his over of 4 assists. I think he's got a really nice floor at 4 if that rebounds plus assist does end up getting bumped. So I think I like that spot for him there. But anyways, on the DGF Optimizer, if you just take a look, he's actually number 1 right now on the DGF Optimizer with 55.25% odds to hit. You can see he's a minus 150 on these books. That's giving absurd value for prizepicks because in a 2-pick power play, those 2 picks, I believe, are like a minus 137. So I like the spot a lot here for Jason Tatum, though, because it's really good odds value, number 1. And number 2, it's just a really good look to me. There's a lot of things I like about this Jason Tatum prop here. I think this is way too low. He's going against Philly, which will be a tougher matchup, but he has a great history against Philly. And let me explain this here. This game is a minus 1.5 point spread with a 225 over-under. He's going to be on the road going to Philly here. But like I said, though, he's got a great history against Philly here. But if you take a look at how he has really been this season, he's actually been over this in 59% of games this season and 67% of his last 30. So just like Jokić in his last 30 games, he's over this in 67%. So pretty damn good hit rate right there. He's also over this in 7 of his last 10 as well. He's gone over this against teams like the Pacers. He's gone over against Philly just literally on February 8th. He had 17 against them. Literally just need 13 this time around. He's also gone over this in 6 straight games against Philly. Every single game between this season and last season, or in the regular season, he has been over this. He has had actually 15 plus in all 6 of those games. He just needs 13 today against Philly. Please do not let me down this time around, Jason Tatum. I swear. He's been on my ban list so many times this season, but man, I'm giving him another shot here. So Jason Tatum, please do not let me down today. But like I said, though, just on February 8th, he went over this. He faced them back in October, and he had 16 against them. And that's in like 39, 37 minutes. He had 18 against them last season in only 30 minutes. So he hasn't even really been dependent on minutes either. I mean, his minutes have kind of been all over the place. You can see he's had games with like 29 minutes, 34 minutes. So we'll see what he gets today. Hopefully about 37 or 38. This game, like I said, though, should not blow out. It's only a 1.5 point spread, and it is Philly and Boston. So they're going to be really competitive, I think. 225 over under is not anything too crazy for a Boston game. That's kind of usually normal, if not even higher than usual. So I like the spot for him a lot. If you take a look at how the small forward matches up against Philly, though, they are pretty tough season long when it comes to the rebounds and also the assists. But if you take a look at the last 7 games, they definitely eased up a lot when it comes to the small forward. They're kind of right in the middle of the pack when it comes to the rebounds, allowing 6.99 per game. And in the assist category here, they're actually allowing the 3rd most assists per game in the last 7 to the small forward. So like I said, I like his assist over 4 if it is on the prizepicks board. I actually might have to play that again. I might have to double up on Jason Tatum today and pray does not let me down if they do add his assist at 4, because I really do like that spot as well. If they do add Jason Tatum right around here to the 4 assists, I think that'd be a great spot for Jason Tatum. But thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure you tail your own risk and always look at these a little bit more on your own. If you want to join prizepicks, link is down in my description below. If you want to join my Patreon, you can see everything that I'm playing tonight. Link is down in my description below, and I think that pretty much covers everything. All the links are down there. My Twitter as well, if you want to go follow me over on Twitter. My last one got suspended, so I really would appreciate it. Link is down in the description below for that. But shout out to you guys. Seriously, I genuinely appreciate you guys tuning in every single day. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. And best of luck tonight. Hope you guys can hit some player props, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.